Hello, and welcome to Unusual Radio with Tanya and my co-host, Ed.
Let me put this down. I have another hour I can eat.
And he will be. We all know this. Okay, so it is currently a high of 73.
I was wondering if you were going to give me the weather.
You know it. And tomorrow is going to be a high of 82 and sunny.
It's going to be
Hello, Robin.
beautiful, gorgeous day. Robin, dude, what's up, man? Hey, get away from my burger.
So
Tanya made a 1 pound burger for me.
that's because he's the endless pit.
Oh, yeah, it is. See, it's like massive. And I added barbecue sauce, A1 sauce, and pickles.
Yum.
Mm-hmm.
And it has
I'm
cheese.
a hungry boy. I need to eat. All right, that didn't go as good as I thought. Actually, that went much better.
All right, so we have some interesting things we're going to be discussing this evening. They're actually really disgusting. Well, at least I know
Why would we ever come up with something like that?
the one is really disgusting.
Yeah, there's a few. Hey.
So, yeah. Do you want to start off with that? Or should we wait?
Let's start off with what? The really disgusting?
The really disgusting.
You wrote the really disgusting down, right?
No, I could do the ER.
All right, well,
What? No. What? Maybe.
I'd actually first like to start
Okay.
out
Yes. Go ahead.
with showing everyone I am buying.
Hello, Lisa.
Lord, Lisa, I can't believe you done talk like that. Where's your manners, girl?
He's eating a beef curtain.
Hey now, it may be beef, but it's not a curtain. So
How do you know what I put in it?
well, that's a good point. I don't know what you put in it.
I made it special just for you. Remember?
Suddenly, I finally feel like
If you start twitching during the show, you might know why.
Hmm.
I won't tell
Hey, John.
you the other added things. Okay.
Lisa didn't tell us you joined. What happened?
I know it. You know what does this.
Facebook
Anyway,
is weird.
come on.
Anyway, so late last night, I think it was.
Hello, John.
I go to hit my brakes and the pad goes right down to the floor. I'm like, oh shit. Well, today I found out partially why. The brakes have been grinding for 2 days. I found a car I'm buying. I already put a deposit on a nice Kia Soul, 8 years old, only 70,000 miles. So on the street where I park, I find this laying on the ground. This would be one of my brake pads, which is basically shot anyway. It's metal on metal. So this is my car.
We
And
all
if you
know
saw
your
pictures,
car.
well, you've put pictures of the windshield on, right?
It
It is literally at the point of, I better get.
You have your hood tied down.
I do, so it doesn't fly up for a fourth time.
Exactly.
3 was enough.
So, yeah. It's a very nice car. I saw it. I'm going to be
Tanya actually said she would possibly get into that car.
yes. So, yeah. I cannot wait till he junks the whatever you want to call the beast he's in right now, because it's just a monstrosity.
I talked to the junkyard today and said I'm going to take it to the scrapyard, but if they want to take a look at it, they might be able to get some stuff out of it.
Robin got kicked out. He got punted. He's
When?
back. I don't know. He said he's back. What's up with that?
Must be those tornadoes that you get out there that are like banging you off. Actually, I need to be banged off.
Oh my God. How did I know something like that was going to happen?
Yeah.
Okay. Seriously?
Yeah.
Something's so wrong with you. Hello, Tony. Oh, we're going to blow it up. All right.
Tony said he was going to join tonight.
He did. All right. So, okay.
She hasn't eaten a salad, Tony, either. In fact, it's in the fridge. I guess
Not
it's getting
yet.
eaten later.
Yes.
All right, well, I'm going to be eating some of that shit, too.
No, you're not touching my damn salad. You got your damn burger over there. So, okay, I'm going to start off with some ER mishaps because these are mind blowing. I know the last time we discussed this topic, the girl had a pink football shoved up her ass.
Really?
How she actually got that pink football up her ass, I don't know. Because I did not know a bunghole could get that big. Anyway.
I've
Even-
seen some in certain movies that are on the internet.
Okay. Well, let me just say.
I was looking for something and that popped up.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sure. Okay. Now, when we talk about a man's penis, okay, his pee hole, his junk hole, his happy juice hole. Okay.
We here at Unusual Radio are here to educate and come up with new terms and words for our listeners to learn. I just learned a new one.
You have a happy hole.
I apparently have a happy hole.
Okay.
And yet I was wondering why it was always crying.
That's dibbling.
Oh.
That's the after that it gets happy.
Oh,
And
okay.
it starts relaxing. or right before it gets happy. It's crying with joy.
Okay, it's getting a little warm in here. I think I'll like to,
Okay.
Woo!
Now,
This room gets hot.
okay. Now,
Now my nipples are wet. Sorry.
back to the happy hole.
Yes, get back to my happy hole.
I want to talk about this guy. He ended up in the ER because I don't even know why, but you'll some of these damn holes must be pretty damn big. They must like really stretch this shit out. He was rushed to the ER because he put a 4-inch fork into his urethra in order to achieve sexual gratification.
I can honestly say. No, now don't laugh. I can honestly say
Mm-hmm.
I would never be gratified with a 4-inch fork stuck in my happy hole. That's what you called it, right? Happy
Yes.
hole? Okay.
Well, since one of the other objects is a pen, maybe you can go shove this in your happy hole and come out with a little pink fuzz on it.
I would put that in my happy hole long before I would put a fucking fork. Did he break 3 of the tongs? Like the
I
2
don't
end ones and one in
know.
the middle? Because
I
that thing
don't-
is this wide. And that happy hole is this wide.
Well,
And-
no. Some of this stuff that goes in there, happy hole's pretty damn big. Okay?
Apparently for some people.
I guess just like we have some nasty hoo-ha coochies, little hole pond scum areas, there are some pretty large happy holes.
I guess it's like anything else. If you work it enough, it will grow.
Apparently. I guess it's kind of like putting those things people put in their ears, the gauges or whatever. Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe they use
It's a weird
gauges.
name too.
Maybe they put a
Gauges.
gauge in the penis hole, the little happy hole.
Well, if
maybe
you put a little metal bar that's this big, leave it for a few days, take it out, put a slightly bigger one.
Well, that's
slightly
what I'm
bigger.
saying.
Right? Yeah, I can see.
Okay, okay.
I can see that.
Okay.
I
But-
appreciate your
hold
help
it.
there, Dr.
Hold
Tanya.
hold it though. Can you imagine? You have to sound like you're taking a shit or a horse piss when you go in to take a pee with a friggin' happy hole that big.
True.
And can you imagine now what is it actually like when Happy Hole celebrates? If your hole is that big.
It's probably like getting hit with a snowball. It's a big chunk all at once. Like, oh, dude.
It's
Dude.
the slush puppy machines. Or hush puppy.
It's a snow cone. It's a snow cone.
Yeah. Okay. So So
Well, yeah, you're right, Lisa. It's still not a birth canal.
exactly. Okay.
It
Okay.
burns.
It burns.
Lisa's asking if it burns.
I don't
Like
know.
it's a question. I don't know.
Okay. Now the other thing they
It
put
might as
up
well
there
burn.
that's been removed in the ER are pens.
Okay.
Okay.
Which is ironic because if you go into the ER and tell them in your penis a pen is stuck, it actually is saying pen is. It's like penis. Penis stuck. It's spelled the same. Pen is stuck. Penis stuck.
Okay.
Okay, I hear the crickets, so no one's laughing. Okay.
Okay. All right. Anyway, safety pins. Why in God's name would you put a damn safety pin in your damn happy hole? Why? Why? Why?
That should be called an unsafety pin at this point.
I
Because
mean,
if that thing's sticking in your.
do you put it in and slide it so like it's like on the outside, or do you put the whole thing in?
I
mean,
think you
I
put the
would-
part in that's got the circle at the bottom.
But I'm just saying.
And then once it's in, you press it and let it open.
I don't. But I'm saying there's still that sharp little edge.
Yeah, that's why it's called a pin, right?
Yeah.
You know, the pin goes in that little pocket that hides it, so it doesn't get you don't get stuck, right? So if you put that in last, you put the circle in, you know, where it wraps around.
Well, I don't.
Then
It doesn't
you
say
can-
which way they're putting them in, but
But you
they've
can
been
push on the
removed.
side, and then it
Hello,
can
Joe.
be opened up.
Okay. Well, it doesn't say how they're putting it in. It just says that they're in there.
Every time Joe joins or anyone named Joe, I like saying "Hey Joe" because it reminds me of. Oh my God, I can't. Jimi Hendrix. Jesus, I couldn't think of
Okay.
his name.
Okay. Now this one, I want to know why. Unless you're trying to make a connection. Okay. Why would you put
Oof.
a telephone cable
Robin's
your-
gotta leave.
happy hole?
Well, enjoy the party tomorrow.
Yes. Enjoy. Have
Robin's
fun.
son is graduating high school, I assume, and he's got to run, so he didn't get to see much.
Okay. Well, have fun. Congratulations.
Safety pin in happy hole is like catching a fish. Yes, it is. Lisa, we appreciate that analogy.
Maybe one of those.
I will never go fishing again.
Wait, what are those fish that go up the pee hole?
Oh, let's not talk about that. And
Okay.
then they open up spikes and
Yes.
hey, Mike.
Hello, Mike. So,
Mike, we haven't seen you in a while, Mikey.
okay,
Yes.
can you tell me why somebody would put a telephone cable in their happy hole? For those of us joining, why don't you explain what
Maybe.
the happy hole is?
For those of you joining, the happy hole would be to not use my own. It would be this thing right here. Because if I use my own, I'll probably wake up on Thursday next week.
Yeah.
Joe named it, by the way. I mean, Joe. God, I just saw Joe said thanks, Ed. Tanya named it. Happy hole.
Well,
It's a new word for Unusual Radio. We're going to start hashtagging everything we do. Happy hole.
yeah.
Happy hole. Hashtag happy hole. Hashtag beef curtains. Hashtag tig old biddies.
Okay. Now, glue. Why would you glue?
Glue?
Glue. It says they put glue
Oh my
in
God.
the happy hole. Why in God's name would you can't piss, and you certainly can't be happy if you're gluing the damn thing
No.
unless they stick it in there and want to peel it out. And like if it's Elmer's glue like we used to put on our hands.
Yeah, and then you could pull it off and get fingerprints.
Yeah. Of course, cocaine, that's old. Now this next one.
If it's old cocaine, it must be expired.
No,
Is it bad?
I'm saying that's
Oh,
goes
it's an
back
old.
to
Oh,
yeah,
it's an old
that
thing.
probably goes back to 70s and 60s and shit.
80s, 80s.
And no, I think it was before that. Anyway, okay. So light bulbs. Why would you put a light bulb in your happy hole?
Maybe my penis wants to get a good idea now and then.
Excuse me. You gonna screw that damn thing in? Or are you putting the other side in? I think that now
Look, anytime you say
Hold on,
screw,
hold
referring to
it.
my penis, I'm just going to shake my head yes.
hold it. For one thing,
Hold
The
it. Well, if you want me
size-
to, I'll hold. How far did I get? Oh, only 15 minutes tonight.
okay. So now hold on. The base of a light bulb is like the size of some men's penis. How the hell are you actually going to get that thing in your happy hole? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, but the end of the light bulb has threads.
I know
You
that.
start it and then you
And you
screw it
usually
in.
put it in something that has threads.
True.
I mean, what are you gonna do? Tear up the inside of it? Wah, wah. It's like
Well,
it's like a
it's
juicer. It's like juicing.
If you'd like to try to put that in my happy hole, I will probably juice. I'm not sure what flavor would come out. Lemonade, vanilla, or a Bloody Mary. But
Bloody Eddie.
One of Bloody Eddie. One of those three things is coming out.
Okay, carrots. I guess we're back to juicing. Why would you put a carrot in your happy hole unless your partner is going to be eating or sucking out that carrot? Is it a big carrot
Well, if you
or
want your,
is it a little baby carrot?
if you want your carrot waxed, I guess that's one way to do it.
I don't know. Okay.
Lisa, I read all this on the internet.
Lisa, hold your ears for 1 second.
She says I must have. I seems like I have firsthand knowledge of all of this, and I know I read it all on the internet. I googled it because it's on the internet. It must be true.
Exactly. Lisa, hold your ears.
But I have done experiments.
I just want to say
Just
one
saying.
thing. This is something else they put in their little happy hole, pee hole, juice hole, spitter, whatever you want to call it, dibbler. Okay.
Okay.
They put snakes in their pee hole. Why? Why? We're not going to discuss it that much because she doesn't like them. So
she doesn't like snakes.
yeah, just don't. We're not talking about it. But
I thought she didn't like pee holes. I'm confused. See, I get that way easily.
hold on. Here. Does that help you feel a little better?
It makes me feel pretty.
I feel pretty.
I feel... All right, we've been doing this for too long. To both break out into the same 50-year-old song is just ridiculous.
Okay. Now I'm going to get into the ouch one. Now this next one I'm going to tell you about. This is just one serious dumb ass. Okay.
Did you find me on there?
No, this is worse than you.
Whoa,
Okay.
that's fucked up.
A machine shop worker.
Oh yeah, that's worse than me.
Yeah. Lost a testicle when he sliced open his scrotum while he was rubbing himself against the engine canvas belt. Now, as if that's not bad enough. Okay.
It is for me. I would stop there.
No. Okay. Since he was doing something he wasn't supposed to do, he stapled it shut. Okay. Now.
He stapled his wound
Yes.
shut.
Now.
Well, doctors use staples, but
Hold it. 4 days later, he ended up in the ER. That's when he had to explain everything. Okay, with serious infection, all this kind of these different things. But he said the stapling did not hurt
I have a question.
because everything that was going on.
4 fucking days later?
Yes.
I'd have been there in 4 minutes, first of all. 4 days. I heard that right. 4 days later. Okay.
4 days.
Thank you, teacher. You answered my question.
Yes, 4 days. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. Can you imagine trying to pee, trying
No.
to sit,
No.
trying to wear clothes,
No.
anything? You are a dumb ass. Okay. What part of growing up did it ever say stick your private parts into a machine that's running?
My daddy used to say, keep my fingers away from machinery that's running.
Anything that
And since my fingers are usually on my private parts, I kind of assume that the private parts should stay away from the machine also.
okay. Now, this next one, kind of bizarre. this guy went to the ER in severe pain. And after doing a digital x-ray and all that kind of stuff, they saw a very large, it looked like rock. Well, in
Wasn't
his
shaped like differently, or
no, it was shaped, it was a long shape.
oh, I thought that when I read it, I thought it was like sideways, but
No, does it really have to be?
no, it'd make it a little more interesting.
No, that's yours.
How he managed that.
That's yours, what you're going to talk about. Anyway, so apparently this guy and his partner were getting a little creative early on in the day, and they decided to mix together some concrete and pour it down Bungholio.
And that's a wrap. Join us tomorrow night for more news of the internet.
So,
And did the guy
Again.
continue to like jam him in the butt?
apparently, I guess they were liking the sensation of the pebbly, grindy stuff.
I guess they did.
They like it rough. So
Apparently, so does the guy with the penis. Because
Anyway,
you're
he-
doing that. It's like you might as well just take sandpaper. And
well,
just,
it didn't dry right away because it was inside. And as it started to harden after they were done and things started happening, he had to have
have
some
been.
serious surgery on his rectum.
Must have been hours later.
4 hours. It was another 4-hour
That was
one.
another 4-hour one.
Yes. Dumbass.
All right.
Well,
Public service announcement to all the dumb motherfuckers out there who want to do these things. You know, you can do them. You want to experiment? That's great. Don't wait 4 fucking hours to undo what you did.
Right. Did you ever
It must
hear
have
of
been quick dry.
flushing that shit out? Hello, Mike.
Mike's asking if they carved their initials in later, the doctors. They should have. They should have carved their initials in and left it.
I agree.
Or made a necklace out of it.
I
Let him
agree.
hang it there.
I agree.
Dude,
Okay.
your necklace smells shitty. Well, it came from my asshole.
Exactly. Okay, now this next one is a woman who was airlifted to the
Ooh.
hospital. Why? Women, we do not add dildos to a saber saw and use it on ourselves, especially if you can't control it.
I'm going to look up saber saw just to
Okay.
get a picture of what that thing looks
She
like.
had serious injuries. I think we all know where that went. And
Ah!
many-
Fucking A, dude.
You didn't know what one was?
That's what I thought it was.
Yes. Okay. I even knew what one was. Anyway,
My brother calls it a reciprocating saw. That's why I know
Okay.
it is.
now you know damn well
Yeah.
if you got that thing cranked up and you're using it, okay, did you crazy glue the dildo to it, or you just a dumbass and stuck it on there? Well, guess what? That thing starts going crazy. Dildo's going to come off and you're going to end up with injuries. Guess what happened? Dumbass.
Yeah.
So, with that said, you can move on to your lovely subject.
Well, I want to bring up something we neglected to get to on
When we
Wednesday
were
night.
at Martinsville Tavern.
Boy, I was about to say that.
That's right.
You took away my advertising thunder.
Okay, go ahead.
Martinsville Tavern.
Our
Right, I'm
favorite
done.
place to be.
It is. I actually stopped there on the way here and got Tanya the salad that we both adore.
All their food is amazing. I'll say it again. What?
Lisa says, saber saw, see Edwin's dungeon. How did you know, first of all, from 2,000 miles away? Oh, Lord. So, this came up in conversation, earlier that day or the night before or something?
Something like that.
Something about it. Can a dog's penis get stuck in a woman's vagina? I looked into this.
Now, hold on. It was looked into because she had to go to the doctors to have this animal removed. So, anyway,
Yes.
Now you can-
Yes. Yeah, it ended up in the hospital. And so apparently during the tie, TIE, which I didn't try to find a definition, but I can pretty much gather that that's when the dog is ramming it on home. There's a bulb that forms at the base of his penis, and it'll go in. It's kind of like if this end went in, and then you can't get it out. It's like stuck inside. So it will naturally reduce. It said between 5 and 20 minutes, but this woman went to the hospital. It had to be much longer. So during the tie, the bulb at the base of the dog's penis will not fit comfortably back out of the vagina. It is possible to uncouple, another nice term on this show. However, it's painful for the woman and dangerous for the dog. There's a high risk of penal injury to the dog. So if you're going to do this, ladies, at least don't make the dog suffer.
Can I please say something?
Surely.
Any stupid ass motherfucker that is going to be fucking a dog and get it stuck in your hoo-ha, you deserve to be televised and let the world see that you're a damn dumbass. I'm sorry. That is just wrong. You do not put a damn dog's penis in your hoo-ha. You don't put any animal penis in your hoo-ha at all. No animal parts, no tongue, no penis, no paw, no tail, nothing. It doesn't belong in a woman's body.
The tail's kind of soft, so.
I'm talking about the reptiles that we spoke about last time. Exactly. Don't do it.
Yeah,
that is vile.
It's pretty
nasty.
vile to begin with, the whole bestiality
That is just
thing.
it's disgusting, 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 disgusting. Okay? I would love to see this woman so I can just punch her in the face and be like, you are a dumb ass. Go ahead. I just had to say that.
We're back after our commercial announcement from Tanya.
About dumbass.
About the Tanya PSA. That would be the pubic service announcement. So if you are dumb and evil enough to try this, you can keep the bulb outside your vagina with your hands. Normally the bulb does deflate, however, it takes a while. And actually, this is how dogs actually uncouple after they've had sex. The bulb is designed to keep the sperm in. So I guess basically it stays inside, it shoots in, and the bulb means he stays inside so nothing can leak out.
That is so fucking disgusting.
Well,
I don't need to know this.
all right, well, that was the medical veterinary term. Bulb, tie.
That is so disgusting.
Yes.
I'm sorry, girls. If you're that desperate, freaking go hump a banana or something.
Yeah, Lisa's right. Ladies don't do that, is right.
Exactly.
Somebody was telling us a story and say that in New York, it was like all these rich bitches that had nothing to do
Yes.
but literally fuck with their dogs.
Oh.
Michael wants to know how her litter came out, by the way.
How the what?
The litter. How
Oh,
did her litter come out?
Oh, yes. Which brings me to my masturbating while driving.
Well, I didn't know you did that, Tanya.
Actually, I don't. So, anyway.
Yeah, we have horse stories too, Michael.
Oh, unfortunately.
Yeah, including, actually, I don't think I brought this up on the show, but it was in my to-do list a couple nights ago. I did. It was one of those 5 things that somebody died. A guy died because he had anal with a horse. And the horse actually ruptured his colon. He didn't get checked. It led to a case of peritonitis.
Oh, yeah.
And then it got infected and it was fatal. And there was a woman who actually had sex with a German Shepherd, and she died because it turned out she was allergic to that particular dog's sperm. I'm assuming this meant she had sex with many dogs. This dog, she went into anaphylactic shock and died. So more power to those 2 scumbags who aren't around here either anymore.
Yeah. I don't want to see anybody die from that shit, but come on. There is a line. It's called We Are Humans. Okay? We have evolved. That's why there's men and women. Get it? our parts go together.
Hey, Bruce.
Hello, Bruce. Okay, so anyway, back to starting the masturbating while driving. So this man has a 4-hour commute one time a month. He says when he hits the long interstate,
So we're back to 4 hours.
4 hours. Well, yeah,
We were going to rename this show 4 Hours to Hell.
yes. Okay. Well, this apparently is not hell. So when he hits the long interstate with only a few cars, he goes for it. Now his only problem is he's running out of socks. Well, that tells me you either do not do laundry and you dispose of your clothes, I hope, because I really hope they're not building up in your car, because that is going to be vile and nasty, and it probably stinks.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? Dude, seriously? Clean it up. No. Like, carry some wipes, antibacterial gel, something, clean that shit up. Okay? Anyway.
I suggest he carry a vacuum, but I think he's going to use that for some other purpose,
No,
too.
the other guy did the deed with the vacuum that I was reading about, but he didn't realize that the hook thing was right there. That it, like when he put it in, and he ended up in the ER because
Oh, it sliced it.
yeah,
Ah, nice. Sliced and diced it.
his wife told him not to, but he did it anyway.
Yeah, well,
Anyway,
apparently his wife is smart and he's not.
now apparently a lot of women do this while they're driving as well. Okay. Now, I personally would think it's easier to do it as a woman. We have things we can just, put between our legs, I mean, there's so many ways that we could just, whatever, So it's not just men doing this.
Really? Let me count the ways.
Okay.
Are you going to tell me the ways?
No.
Fuck.
Okay. Anyway, what is really funny, 10% of men, they didn't give the intersection, but 10% of men masturbate at a particular intersection in New York. And how do they know this? Because a lot of people leave their sunroofs open, and they're saying that it's between 20 and the ages are 20 to 34 or something like that. And they actually watch them from space. So people
From space or a what building? I thought it was
No,
from a building.
it was a scientific
Yeah, but
space
it's like
thing.
a satellite?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's why I was laughing so hard. So I'm like,
I didn't realize
Yeah.
that part.
yeah. So when you're down
I
there
had to
and
be
you're
near where the
playing,
hookers are.
if you're down there playing with your happy hole, that big old hole you're creating.
Keep your sunroof closed.
Yeah, because you got eyes on you. So,
Apparently.
yes, I thought that was
Hi, Elizabeth.
pretty funny. Hello, Elizabeth. So,
Is Elizabeth related to John?
what are you talking about?
The last name?
Oh, no. I went to school with her.
I knew that, but
What?
I because she's been watching for a while.
Yeah.
John's a sort of recent addition. I just thought maybe they were
Yes.
related.
No. So I do. What?
No, Lisa, I do not live in New York. Otherwise, that might go from 10 to 15%.
Just 15.
Well, it takes a while to get around the block. Plus,
Yeah,
I gotta go around 10 blocks because I gotta recharge.
But if you're doing this every day, it's gonna be a lot more.
Look, if I was in that intersection,
I did. No.
Mm.
He still has burger left. He's not totally woofing it down.
it was a chip.
Yeah, I know what it was.
Okay. So yes, if I was there, I would be through that intersection like clockwork. I mean clockwork.
Yes.
You could set your snatch by it. I mean your watch by it.
Really?
Should I try one more?
Why did you turn this around?
Oh, it fell out. I just I wasn't watching when I put it in. God, you can't even dress me.
No, I dress you. You undress you. Okay, now,
I'm a dude. That's what we do. We get dressed.
if you want to call it that. Okay,
I actually wore shorts tonight. You notice that?
I did.
Because it gets to be like a 97 in this room.
So I would like to say I'm really trying to get Edwin here to learn to actually walk with my dogs. So my dogs know.
Oh yeah, they're trained already.
That's because
Uncle Ed is fun. Let's go.
I tell him no, be easy, walk, no, you know. There goes Ed.
Don't happen.
Yesterday he came in covered in mud.
2 steps. Nice and easy. We get halfway down the 6 steps and then they just go bang.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I think I saw a squirrel. Let's go get it.
I take him out in flip-flops because they walk like ladies.
Yeah. I take him out and there's something chasing a rabbit at the fucking Greyhound track.
So I'm trying to work on this. So anyway, Ed.
Mm-hmm.
Now, do you have anything to add about our topics this evening? Mm-hmm. Yes. See, he's trying to behave because I called him out on it. Okay. See, ladies.
Plus, I get hit with Willy Wonka.
He's becoming a gentleman slowly. It is happening.
Hey, it took 8,000 years for the caveman to design a car or something. So
Yeah, I think all their names were Ed.
they might have been.
I think they were.
I was the forerunner for the human race.
I think so.
No wonder we're fucked.
Okay, so are you going to be sticking anything in your happy hole?
Hell to the no.
I mean, why don't you try
Squared.
to put, why don't
No,
you
no,
put Mr. Willy
No.
Wonka in your happy hole?
No. That's not happening.
Why?
And it's not going here either, so.
Why? Why? At least it fits in there.
It does fit in there.
Okay, so I think that you need to start working on a happy hole. What do you think?
Yes, my shirt. Well, my shirt, actually,
yeah.
Lisa.
Go ahead, bring it up.
It's my sister. Her latest CD is called Dragonfly. And she played at a place called Dragonfly downtown here in Somerville. She's a singer-songwriter, so she says it's so girly, but she likes it. So that's why I wore it. I gotta excuse me. I should hashtag my sister.
You do that. And folks,
That's not working.
we are going to be having some new things happening here on the show. We're going to be partnering with a radio station. And so I will be updating you hopefully next week about some new and upcoming things. I'll be posting things on the page. So when you're not listening to us spew bullshit, you can listen to music. Okay, it's not bullshit. It's just facts, and it's stupid ass people that give us something to talk about.
Yes. Thank God there's 2.3 billion people in this world that the other 3.4 billion can talk about.
Exactly.
So, have you run through your items for this evening?
I have.
Okay, then I briefly touched on some bad one-night stands on Wednesday night.
Mhm.
But
Hey, I don't see Katie. She must be working.
she was not there when I left.
Okay. She loves dragonflies.
Go to, well, that her website, I think, was on, yeah. KarenNovi.com. What?
I like that, Lisa.
What?
Read about the camera.
Off camera? Yeah, I saw that. I already laughed at it.
Hey, she comes up with some good ones.
Look, it does fit in the mouth.
I do not want to see
I
that.
wasn't gonna.
Do not-
I was gonna grab my arm and pull it away.
Okay. Well, you don't violate Mr. Willy Wonka or Ed Beater. Okay. It's has one purpose, and that is to beat you. Okay. So anyway, you're going to say your topic.
Let's see. Yes. So let's see. 21 one night stands. Let's see.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Went home with the guy. He asked me to turn on some music. I'm like, whatever floats your boat. So he turns on some real hardcore rap music. She's like, all right, whatever, I can tune it out. And then they start having sex, and he starts rapping. Not to himself. He's holding her face, looking her in the eyes, probably rapping a song that had a lot of violence and rape involved. And she's still traumatically affected by this experience. His intense eye contact still haunts me. So some dude he met a girl. They went back to her hotel room. They get in bed, and he notices two people in the next bed. She tells him, "Oh, they're just friends of mine." So they start getting at it. Oh, and she says they're heavy sleepers. They start going at it. Next thing you know, the two people wake up, and it turns out to be her sister and her mother.
Oh!
They start screaming at them, and they kick him out. The girl comes out to apologize and tries to get him to go back in. He's like, nope. I noped my way the fuck out of there.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, they're just friends. I must have been one horny bitch to try to have sex next to where your mom's sleeping.
Damn. Has anybody else ever pulled that one with their mom in the room?
I can definitely say no.
No.
So this other dude, he said they were just about to start, and just before penetration, he found out she was 2 months pregnant, and she told her to come inside her. Well, he's well aware of anatomy, but he's drunk off his ass, so he was laughing hysterically, thinking he's about to spew a load inside a fetus, which is not going to happen, but that's what he thought. Later, they're doing it again, doggy style. She apparently throws up a little bit, but kept it to herself. They finish, and he plops down on the bed, face first, and his neck lands in her vomit. He left shortly afterwards, and he walked a mile back to his car.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a little...
that's nasty.
Yeah. We banged and fell asleep. Woke up around 7 a.m. to someone spraying air freshener on my sheets. I pretended I was asleep. She got a towel and tried to sop up her urine. This went on for 15 minutes. Then she got back in bed and pretended she was asleep until he woke up. And then he basically told her, she got to go. You got to go. You got to go.
Oh my God, she pissed in his bed.
Yeah, pretty much.
You just paused it.
Oh, it paused itself. I'll do a refresh.
Okay.
One night stand. The next morning I wake up in his bed. He's face down so I can't see him. I frantically try to find all of my clothes, my purse, my car keys, and get out without waking him or any of his roommates. Fun showtime last night. I ended up running up Main Street where I parked my car, only to realize I forgot my keys at his place and my car got towed. And I had a half an hour to get to campus for my test. She made it to class in time and had a spare key at her place, so she got her car back.
Okay. Now, were her other keys on that car?
Actually, ironically, no. That following weekend, some guy she swears she never met slyly came up to her, handed her her keys, and said, I think these are yours, and I think you peed in our kitchen.
Oh my God.
And I think she transferred to a community college after that. Yeah, can't be going to Harvard no more. This won't look good on a resume.
Okay.
Let's see. She went on a date with this guy. It was a terrible date, but he was cute. I hadn't been laid in a while, so I accepted an invite back to his place. When they walked in, she was knocked back by the stench. Turns out he had an untrained Dalmatian that pissed and shit everywhere, and he hadn't cleaned it in a few days. Probably should have called it quits then, but again, he was cute, and I hadn't been laid in a few days. So she says. We had some clumsy, unsatisfying sex on his air mattress next to a pile of piss-soaked clothes, and then tried to fall asleep. I gave it a good 20 minutes before I wondered if the piss fumes would pickle my brain. Nice.
No. This is another, you don't do this.
This is true.
If you
don't.
go into somebody's house and it is so damn filthy, you're going to catch something just from breathing. You don't do it. Okay? Don't do it. You turn around and you march your ass out. If you need to get laid that damn bad, go find someone. Okay? But you don't do it there. Okay? Because while he's doing it, okay, there's things that are opening up. Okay? That means you got going in, and no. Mm-mm.
She actually spoke for 2 minutes without completing one sentence. It just went from, the who and no, and you know what? If there's a no, you're gonna do nope, yeah. Well, you know what? You better not that. I'm like, can you fucking buy a comma here? Pat, I don't want to buy a vowel. I want to buy 3 commas and give them to Tanya. Actually, in the camera, I should do it the other way because it's backwards. Yes, Lisa, like a Chinese buffet. Oh, you go now. You no eat no more. You had enough. You get up on your piss shock seats and you go. This dude met 2 girls at a concert. One was pretty cute. The other was nasty. They both came back to his apartment where we had a few drinks. The cute one announced that they had to get going. Being drunk, I offered to let the ugly friend stay. She said she wouldn't have a ride home, so I told her I could take her home the following day. They had sex. He woke up freaked out, but now I've got to take her home. She's super appreciative that as I'm driving. She's super appreciative that he's driving her home. Which strikes me as odd until she asked if I know how to get to the town she's from. They mentioned earlier last night they were in a small town about 2.5 hours away. So he had to drive this girl 3 hours home and then drive 3 hours back.
Wow.
I guess that wasn't worth the lay.
I guess he won't be hitting her digits.
Nope.
No.
And if she did, he changed the number. This is a quick one. Brought her home. She didn't want sex, but she wanted to grind while making out. I ended up with fabric burns on my dick, and she stole my shorts. They were my favorite shorts. Well, where are the shorts? So would you take them off? Well,
apparently.
I guess. Oh, no, we're not going to have sex. I'm just going to grind. I'm just going to give your dick a rope burn. Like, okay,
hold on.
works.
That makes me think of something.
Really?
I'm going to go back many years to my 20s. Okay.
Wait, everyone. Here, hold my beer.
So.
Pen keeps falling off. See, I did it again.
This beach I used to go to, I really like. I used to always talk to the lifeguard, and he was older, and he was hot, he was tan, everything.
Like every lifeguard.
No, they're not all.
Oh, I meant the tan part.
Yeah. Anyway, so he's like, hey, you wanna come over, hang out, watch movies, whatever. Okay, fine. So I go over there, we'd make out. No, hold on. No. This is bad. This is really bad.
Really? Okay. Now, seriously, let me get the popcorn. Okay.
Okay. So we start making out. And all of a sudden he stops. Just stops.
Was he
Get-
done?
He got up, went to the bathroom. Yes, he apparently did a his
Here we go
his-
with the
his
common
happy-
sentences.
yes
His happy hole
his
spoke
happy
loud and clear that he was enjoying himself, and he had to go shut his happy hole up
And
and
then he
clean
was-
it up.
He's like, I'm really sorry, you know, I'm really embarrassed, blah blah blah. And then he's like, I guess we should call it a night.
And you said, well, apparently you already did.
I was like, I think that's a good idea. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, okay. Let's.
I think I laughed my butt off all the way home.
Yo, Terry.
Hello, Terry. So yeah, that was what?
Lisa comes up with some good ones. She's like Frito Lay, free to lay. Oh, it says wait for it. I was hoping to watch that later. So all right, let's see what. Oh, that comment's deleted. You deleted your Frito Lay comment. Damn, that was a good one.
Okay. So anyway, where were we?
Oh, this is a
yeah.
good one. I walked halfway home off campus
Excuse me.
before realizing I wasn't going to make it. So I rang the doorbell of a girl I knew and passed out under her coffee table. Woke up naked in her bed the next morning, and my dick looked like I fucked a cheese grater. Which maybe he did. Maybe she got satisfied and then took the cheese grater out.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Maybe she had braces. He's reading. Do you see the silence?
That's a, yeah, I guess.
What?
Girl works at one of those scalp massager kiosks at the mall.
Like that? I'm so dainty, aren't
Now
I?
I have a headache. And you've just aggravated the concussion you gave me Monday night with Mr. Willy Wonka. So, I know I watched her give me head, but I couldn't feel anything, not even a generic hint of moisture. When we got down to it, she was too tight to fit inside with a condom on, so she suggested I take it off. 20-year-old me thought that was a fantastic idea and went ahead. She was a screamer, not loud moans, literally screaming. Finally, I managed to tune her out and concentrate, pulled out in time and finished. No more than 30 seconds later, you should probably get tested. My boyfriend is still waiting on his results. Took her home and never spoke to her again.
Are you kidding me?
I might have dragged her behind the car for about 5 miles. For her to suggest you don't wear a condom.
Yeah.
Too tight to fit inside with a condom. The fucking condom's a 1/100 of an inch thick. Like, how does your dick fit without one? And then,
Hello, condoms are usually, they have like some kind of lube on them.
yeah, she was full of shit. And he was 20 and like, oh, all right, I believe you. Meet 710 at a frat party. 7/10? Like maybe she was a 7 out of 10? I don't know what that means. Go back to her dorm. Around this time, all the shitty, cheap beer starts to wreak havoc on my guts. I'm trying to let out all the farts I can as quietly as I can as we walk to her dorm. I think we've discussed things like this before a multitude of times. I'm just saying. So they arrive at her dorm and sexy times ensue. She playfully tries putting a digit in my ass. I say something like, whoa, I ain't into that, honey. We continue. A few minutes later, she tries again. Hey, I fucking said I wasn't into that. Semi-awkward moment, but we continue. A few minutes later, she tries again and succeeds in shoving a whole finger in my butthole. Beer shits explode out of my ass in a violent discharge of mostly liquid, hot, frothy feces. Liquid shit on the walls on the bed, on the sheets, and all over her hand. And I'm looking for page 2 of that story, and apparently there isn't one, because I want to know what happened next. Just like Harvey. What happened next? These are some pretty damn good ones. Not like some of the lame ones I read the other night.
Yeah, we know. Just read.
Oh, that's great. Met this guy at a party in college when she was wasted. Went back to his place and woke up the next morning to realize it looked like we were in a girl's bedroom. Turns out what I thought was his place was a random place we broke into and had sex, then passed out.
Oh.
She never saw him again. I guess she didn't want to.
Well, she broke in too.
That's true. So this girl was wasted and met this guy. Noticed he had a large backpack with him.
What's that?
I'm about to eat.
It's so gross. Yeah, she wants to puke.
Oh.
Go ahead.
So the guy has a backpack with him, and he tells me it's because he had a fight with his roommate. Drunk her thinks it's a great idea to invite him over to crash on his couch. We ended up having sex. Next day, he's PTFO, passed the fuck out on my bed. I actually figured that out right away. And I had to run out. I come back at 3 p.m. and he's still there. I tried to politely get him to leave, but he continues to just lounge around. Then he starts to say some strange shit about wanting to buy me something with this check from the Salvation Army. I started to suspect that this guy was homeless. I asked him where in the city he lives, and he skirts the question and says, around. That was all I needed to confirm. He refused to leave without subway fare. I gave him 20 and he leaves. She paid a homeless hooker. That's the story I'm sticking with.
Wow.
Yeah, she's lucky he didn't kill her. Steal shit.
Wow. Wow.
Oh, here we go. At a party, she met this guy that was pretty cute. They talked a while and ended up having sex in the bedroom. When it was over, he said, don't tell anyone because I'm talking to this girl and I don't want her to find out. I said, whatever, and laid down to go to sleep. Out of nowhere, he says, I was a virgin. Then he stands up, starts acting really weird, and starts going through the closet looking for porn. He then leaves. One of her friends comes in, and she asks the friend to stay. So her and her boyfriend come in there. We're all crammed in the bed. The weirdo comes back and like, well, where am I going to sleep? We told him anywhere else. Don't tell this girl I'm trying to get hooked up. Oh.
Read that one, then we got this to go.
All right. Sex was phenomenal, but the morning after, she breaks down crying that she still loves her boyfriend and shouldn't have done last night. First time I heard about this boyfriend. Unfortunately, I was trapped at the house because my buddy was my ride and he was still in bed with her roommate. Nice. I got to spend my hangover consoling the girl I had just slept with for sleeping with me. I probably should have bitten the bullet and just grabbed a $60 taxi. I would agree with that. I think you should have just paid the $60 and got the fuck out.
Pretty much. All right, folks.
Oof.
We got to go.
I guess.
So, are you going to say your goodbye?
Goodbye.
Now it's time
To say goodbye
Come on.
to all our company. I was going to say family.
You can say family. It
Okay.
is family.
Am
Or
I
you are
say
family.
K-E-I?
Eddie is a little
N-Y-S-E.
fucked up.
Mickey Spouse.
No, it's Eddie Sprouts.
Eddie Sprouts.
Okay, everyone. Enjoy your weekend. Tomorrow's supposed to be a beautiful day here in New Jersey. So get out there and enjoy it. And we will be back Monday night.
We hope it's beautiful in Nebraska and Oklahoma
Yes, and every other
and
place.
everywhere else y'all are at.
That's right.
I
So-
said y'all and Tanya didn't hit me.
I know, I thought about it, but anyway. enjoy your weekend. And like I said, we will have some upcoming news this week. So, and if you get a chance, stop by Martinsville Tavern this weekend and enjoy some delicious food, great service. And I can promise you, you will not forget it. You will love it. It'll be your favorite place too. So,
It will.
until Monday, peace out.